Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. We are in the Mack. It's obviously not the greatest weather right now. And we are somewhere, I think in Utah or maybe New Mexico. Wait, what? Whoa. Okay. Somewhere in one of these states. I believe we're in New Mexico. I have to reverse here and find a job. Slowly make our way around. There we go. Well, let's see if we got, well, I'm going to see what's in town, like what we have available for a job. I'd like to do an external market job, if possible. All right, let's see here. So we're going to take a look at our job market world map. External contracts. And we have 2 hours now. It's too close. That's a pretty drive, actually. Why not? Let's go ahead and do it. How's it going, Biggie Cheese? My son Ryan is sending me a message. That's odd. He doesn't usually send me stuff. So give me 1 second here. What's up, Red Alpha? Ziggy, thank you for the host. Somehow we're just rolling forward for no reason. Okay, so it's here. Oh, there it is right there. Look at that. It's right behind us. It is a tree. It looks like a stump grinder, giant stump grinder. We're not going to hook up right. We'll see. No, that's not right. We're going to go forward. How is everybody tonight? Ow! Hurt my truck. Moni wants a deer hound. Or did you want a deer hound, honey, or the Russian wolfhound? What's up, TKB? Hang on, guys. I'm backing up so I can't look at the screen. I can't see the text. Oh. This is a tough one. A deer hound would work. Kind of a strange looking dog, but cool. What's up, Cam is cool? What's up, Patchwork? Limerick to Damascus, that is a haul. Wow, I'm not getting this trailer. How far am I? I'm off. I need to go over to the right a little bit. Ooh, serious lightning. From Damascus to Limerick. For those of you in Farm Sim News, yeah, there's a new DLC coming out. Snore. Looks like some... Oh, good. Hey, at least we got underneath there. Looks like some plows. Just what we needed, more plows. Pin, thanks for the sub. Moni just sent me a picture of it. Aww. Okay, you can have one of those, Babs. That looks just like Gypsy. By the way, Red Alpha says hi, honey. Oh, you can see the text. What am I talking about? You're on chat tonight. Yeah, it was totally cute, man. This looks just like Gypsy. Shorter snoot, though. Like a little bit shorter nose. Come on, guys. I got to get out of here. Please. Let me out. All right, we're out. So, does it for sure have no stopping? Or does it... Are you sure about that? Like, are we assuming that it has a preload? I saw the preload stuff, but is that because it's got a wrapper, or is that for real? Like, I'll believe it when I see it, but it will be nice if that's the case. So, there you go, Deshank. Well, good. I'm glad to hear it's your favorite game. Aw. Yeah, that's true. It is half a Gypsy. You're right, because Gypsy is half Deerhound. Not right now, Moni. When you get over here and then we get settled, we can talk about it. But not now. We can't afford it. And we can't afford to bring it over. You have to wait till you get here and then we'll deal with it. But yes. If you want that to be your show dog, that can be your show dog. Yeah, but don't the ones where we have that also have to stop? Like, don't they have to stop still to drop it off, or is it all automated? I'll be interested to see how it works. You already did marry me. You can't have one now. No, absolutely not. But when you get here, you can have one. All right. Because that isn't it. Or I guess now you have to stop for it to go out. But yes, honey. Okay, good. I didn't think you meant now, but, you know, I never know. Sometimes I got to double check. Ooh, fun balance sheets. I kind of did the same thing a little bit. So... Okay, all right, well, that's cool. So hopefully that is how it's going to be, and we'll be able to just go. Yeah, I spent today I had to pay bills, bill customers, though I just remembered there was one I didn't bill that I need to bill, so I'll do that after I'm done. And then I think we're delayed, honey, because... We're delayed, honey. I am listening. But you're probably 10 seconds behind me. Or more. So anyway, and then I had to, I did check my government. It sounds like they said they sent me a check already. So that's good news. So that my check for the government stimulus is on the way, apparently. So yay. I can pay some bills. I can pay my phone bill, which is like $1,000. TKB, how's it going? And yes, honey, I married you already, but I will again. She's just texting Tayloa. She's not on. She's getting ready for nights, possibly. But yes, I will marry you. And you can have the dog. Whoa, wrong button. That was not what I meant to press. In real life, I would have ripped my wheels off there. Whoops. Can you guys hear me okay? I'm going to back the mic off just a little bit. I think I'm blaring. So yeah, Simone is at home, and I think she's on the couch getting ready for bed, but I don't know. She's typing awful fast, so that means she's at her keyboard. Oh, I see what you're saying, Osa. You're getting sick of it, huh, Cam? Oh, no, I'm sure, Patrick. My balance sheets are very small. Here's $5 in and $2 going out. So other than the Mack, there's nothing new in the game. However, Colorado is coming soon, and also Idaho. So, yeah, both of those things are coming soon, and, yeah. Yeah, so we have Idaho and Colorado coming, and that's a big deal. 2 new states. I don't know if they're dropping at the same time. I doubt it. I know that they've already been to Idaho and said that it's coming, but then they're doing research for Colorado. In fact, when I came on tonight, it said that the marker was, hey, here's photos from our trip to Colorado. So that's coming soon. So. Cricket Tier Alliance is only $1,014 compared to AT&T $600. Hey Kimmy, how's it going? Long time no see. $114. Ah, there we go. Well, my phone bill is finally down to where it should be. It took them months and months and months to get it straightened out, but after I pay these bills off, my phone bill will be like $200 something a month, which is what it's supposed to be, because we got several new phones and a couple Apple Watches and So those things are costing us money plus the plan, but the plan's about the same as everybody else. So we're finally back down to where it should be price-wise. So what do you mean? American Truck Simulator is not multiplayer. What are you talking about? And we're going to set right there. The Vels? What? The Vels are coming? Vales? Oh, Verizon. Verizon. Is it with a mod? Is what with a mod? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. What are we talking about? I was talking about phones and Verizon. DeShank was talking about phones. Is it with a mod? What? Okay, I'm lost now. Somebody help me out. We need to stop for the night. Whoops. Hopefully we'll get off in a town or something here. Yes, we are. Good. Because we're exiting in Farmington. We'll stay at the night at the next stop because it is nighttime now. Oh, is ATS multiplayer a mod? Yeah, and I never use it. I hate it. Because basically people just drive around and crash into you. Though we haven't had terrible luck with it, but it hasn't been great either, so. Well, it is multiplayer, but not the way that I do it. Anyway. This is where Kyle says Farmington is his hometown. It's called the Valles Mountain Range. Oh, or Vales Mountain Range. I know Vale is a city at the top of the pass off of I-70, like Vail, Colorado. But I didn't know they were called the Vales. I thought it was called, I thought they were, well, they're the Rockies, but maybe that, what do they call it? The Rampart Range, I think is what's by Route 70. I could be wrong about that, though. Whoops, that's too high. Oh, you guys miss doing the it is fun when we do those, so. Yeah, Vail is west of Denver. Is that what we're talking about? Well, it won't corrupt your map like SnowRunner multiplayer, if that's what you're asking. Are they adding private servers? Cool. Oh my gosh. No, I like to play ATS with traffic. Like regular traffic. Oh my gosh. Oh, you got to buy the John Deere stock. Yeah, I remember you talking about that. So, no, I think SnowRunner is better than multiplayer because with SnowRunner there's nothing going on when you're by yourself, so. Yeah, Vail Pass, yep. But I think, isn't Vail Pass part of the Rampart Range? Or the Ramparts are in the south. That's like Colorado Springs, I think. Like where Pikes Peak is, so. You said we one and done. Oh my god. I thought we passed the place to sleep, but we haven't passed the sleep area yet. So I did a road trip yesterday. I traveled from Cleveland down to Columbus for some work and then back up to well, not Cleveland, but from where I live. And I saw a ton of Mack and International trucks. I didn't realize, first of all, the Ohio Road Services use all international. Every single truck they have in their fleet is international. But I saw a lot of older like Mack trucks too, like out on the road, and I was surprised. Like, not super old, but like 90s and 2000s models. I didn't realize that they've kind of been, I haven't really been watching, so I didn't realize that they're still like really out there a lot. So you want to deliver stuff to Cheyenne Mountain? Isn't that like the nuclear facility or something like the? Hey Lewis, how's it going? Like, isn't that like the where they keep the nuclear waste or something? Or is that Yucca Mountain? That's hilarious. How many stocks does $1,000 buy for John Deere Patchwork? Like how many the actual stocks does that give you? Oh, Stargate Command. I didn't realize that was Cheyenne Mountain. Okay, because I've seen the movie, but I've never watched the show. I've never watched Stargate the show. Oh yeah, okay. Yucca's the waste depository. Okay, there, and then the NORAD is in. Okay, that's funny. Oh lordy. 120 a share. Oh, okay. There you go. Gore range. Okay, all right. Yeah, I've been to Val, Colorado before. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's like a city on the side of a mountain. It's pretty cool. Oh, there you go. Yep. Yep, I saw Western Star yesterday. Are you talking about the black one, Cam? Did you put the photo up? Somebody put a Western Star photo up on the site. It had the rounded sleeper cab. I don't think you can go to the military bases in this game. You can see them. There are military bases in the game, but you can't access them. Okay, all right. Because somebody else posted a picture of a Western Star sleeping cab on my Facebook page. Is this a stop? Oh my gosh. Oh, we need gas too. Yikes. There's no sleep here though. So we'll keep going. We're going to end up doing this whole trip at night. I hate doing trips at night, but whatever. It happens sometimes. All right, moving on up. So how's everybody doing out there tonight? Is everyone staying healthy? Well, Diesel, I know. I know you don't put gasoline in the semi-truck. You put diesel in. And DEF. Woof, woof. My wife's been making a cute little dog series. Gaz or Go-Go's juice. Hey, what's up? Chubbles. Stay out of troubles. That was a bad joke, sorry. Well, there's a town up on the horizon. I think we've missed all the fireworks at this point, though. So, yeah, I do drive with my headlights on the brights when I'm... Well, all the time. Ooh, that sucks, Red Alpha. Ah. Yeah, I fell about a year ago. I slipped on ice and landed on my arse. And the long-term repercussions are not good. My back has just been getting worse and worse. It's really bad. And, of course, I'm overweight, so that doesn't help either. I would think Wyoming's coming soon, Cam, because we are in that region. I mean... If they're doing Idaho and Montana and Colorado, I mean, that's Wyoming's right in that area, so they're going to have to do it sooner or later. All right, we need to look and see if there's... Where the heck are the rest areas? Okay, there's one... What the... How the... And the... How do we get back into Farmington again? What? Wait a minute. Did we... Or is this the first time we've been in... Didn't we go through... I'm lost. I thought we went through Farmington already. Oh, crap. Hang on, guys. Sorry. I've got to roll this. My chat paused. Were we not in Farmington already? Or was it just a sign saying Farmington this way? No, Chubbles. The only tractor tires that make a difference are the narrow tires, and that is for fertilizing so that you don't damage your crops if you happen to have crop destruction on. The game defaults on, but I think 17 defaults off, doesn't it? Like, I think with 17, they don't even do anything. On 17, you can do whatever you want. But on 19, you have to wear the crop tires if you don't want to destroy your fields, or you can just turn it off. It's not very realistic, but come on. Where is this dealership? Okay, straight ahead. Oh, there's a gas station with a bed to the right. Okay, good. Little Debbie's. My cousin loves Little Debbie's. I like both. I like snacks in general. I just don't eat them anymore because I'm too fat, but I love snacks. Yeah, Chubbles. Unfortunately, no. The tires don't give you better traction. Yes, honey. Wheel weights don't help the front wheels. Okay. Yes, my dear. How may I help you? How may I be of assistance, honey? I agree. I think it would cause problems, but I totally agree. It'd be fun to be able to actually plow a field or cultivate and get bumpy and then cultivate it. And yes, Tayloa. Is everyone going to say hey, Arthur now? Yes, honey. What? Okay, where is this rest area? Is it to the right? You're going to have to wait, Bussy Bus. Oh, it's a little rest area. What? Hold on, guys. I gotta... What? Did I miss? Okay, no, I didn't. Somehow I feel like I missed the rest area, but we'll see when we wake up. Oh, so it helps with wheel spin. So you can park over there, too. You didn't have to park. I actually parked in the wrong spot. Yes, Moni. Yes, Taylor. Oh, thanks, honey. I love you, too. All right. Oh, I'm glad you like my paint. I actually do need to get a couple shots of us driving down the road with the paint visible so I can use it for the YouTube, what do you call it, the YouTube screenshot. Now we need to get some diesel. Yes, I actually am on that plan already, both my car and my house. All I've got to pay is all the other bills, because none of them are doing that. But they're like, well, you don't have to pay, but you're going to still owe just as much when it's over or more. I'm like, okay, well, I'll just keep paying it. I love you millions and billions too, Moni. Yeah, I love this truck. I love the freaking truck. Oh, it's not full all the way. Thank you, Buffy fan, for the sub. Got your new phone, Tayloa? Sweet. They usually do. I don't usually have too bad luck with the AI traffic. It just depends on how fast you're moving. If you cut them off quickly, they will not react and smash right into you. But if you're slow and careful, they oftentimes will stop. Ugh. Samsung S20. Would that be a Galaxy S20 or just a plain old S20? I'm the cutest thing in the whole wide world. I am. Okay, thank you. I guess. It's a trap. Oh, come on. Pinein Street. Whoa, I just put the truck into reverse. That was bad. So yeah, I love the Mack too. It is a good... Oh, just like the iPhone, because a phone needs 3 cameras. Right? If Mack's doing it, then Samsung might as well do it too. Gotta stay competitive with the worthless extra features. I will say though, you know, the phone is it is kind of important to have a good camera on a phone, because for most people that's like the camera. You know what I mean? So they use it as their camera. It should take good pictures. And the new phones, like all of them, take really good pictures. It's actually very impressive how good photos are. It's kind of putting me out of business as a real estate photographer, because a lot of the realtors are like, the pictures off my iPhone look just fine. Now, in reality, they don't quite look as good, but they don't look bad either. And that's the frustrating part. That's the issue or the conundrum that I have. So I have to make myself stand out with extras like 3D cameras and like 3D tour cameras and drone and stuff like that, so people will hire me to do all services. Selfie cam notch, what? So funny. Yeah, stereoscopic imagery. Yeah, but is it actual zoom or is it digital zoom? Because there's a difference. Digital zoom is worthless. Yeah, and oh, by the way, the new GoPro 8, well, I guess the 9's out now, but the 8 is amazing. Like, Moni used it, and the difference between the 4 and the 8 is shocking. It's crazy how good the quality of the video coming off that GoPro is. I was impressed. Thoroughly impressed. Whoops. I'm having a hard time shifting tonight. I don't know what's up. It's a long hood truck. It's just as long as any other truck when you see it in person. Maybe a little bit shorter, but what I've noticed is if a truck is hauling a dump trailer or any kind of construction trailer, most of those guys are driving this truck. But the nose is, I guess you're right, the nose is a little bit shorter, but it's the same length as the Volvo. It's the same length as the modern style Peterbilt and Kenworth. Maybe a little shorter than the Kenworth. Oh, I see what you're saying, Taylor. Yes, honey. I'm driving terrible tonight. That's right, though. This is the prettiest part of where we're driving anyway. The display is 120. Oh, wow. So it's super high res, super fast video. Oh, is it built on the VNL chassis? Well, that would make sense. Taylor said she loves you and all of that. Yes, Moni. I'm speeding, Moni, because I'm not paying attention. What do you want? What did you do? What did I do? My good boy. I like this single bridge with the double road. Like one side of the road gets the bridge, and the other side doesn't. This is another game that I just like SnowRunner. I just thoroughly enjoy this game, and sometimes I just jones to play it. The newer Freightliner, okay. Wait, the newer Freightliner. In real life, yeah, 5 over would be fine. 10 over, you could get in trouble. 10 over and you're fined. Get it? Get a fine? Oh, I'm so funny. Uh, 64 West, we have a bit of a dust storm blowing up in the desert. I almost had a cup of coffee tonight. I am dragging. No. Us? What do you mean us? I don't use the wheel for SnowRunner. I did a bit for MudRunner, and I actually really like it with MudRunner. But that's because the shifter works as a real stick shift. I have not tried it yet for MudRunner, and I don't think it'll work for MudRunner quite the same as it did for... I'm sorry, for SnowRunner. And I don't know if it'll work the same as it did for MudRunner. Hey, there was an international, guys. Did you see that? Remember I said you never see him? There was one right there. What's up, Fire Driver? Hey, iRock, how's it going? So yeah, I haven't tried it yet. I've heard that there are problems. I'm a little afraid. I will say though, I did enjoy playing MudRunner with the stick shift. It seems a little better suited to joystick the way that they have the shifter set up now. But in MudRunner, when you put the stick shift in, it actually works as a real manual transmission, and I love it. Yeah, SnowRunner, unfortunately, I don't think SnowRunner itself is broken. I think Epic is broken. SnowRunner, my single-player game, I have not opened it up to multiplayer. I've got 2 different games playing now, and I've had problems with neither of them at all. But whenever we do multiplayer, it blows up. So that's frustrating. Why does everybody want to make me play other things? I'm having fun playing this. This is America. I'll tell you what. I'm going to run the rest of this mission and probably one other short trip, and then we can do some SnowRunner after that if you guys are still up for it. How does that sound? But I want to do some trucking first, because I want to do trucking. How are you feeling, iRock? Are you feeling any better? Like, are you starting to get like well again now? I know you said you started eating the other day, but oh God, I felt like I was gonna tip. You'll be in bed. Oh, that's right. You're working now, so you got to go to bed early. Oh, Moni is supposed to be in bed, but she said, I'm going to bed, so... Okay, well, all right. Why are you guys trying to get me in trouble? No more late-night gaming, you know. Yes, thankfully, the game actually has a backup system in it. So you can pull the files out of that backup folder and put them back in your main folder. I have definitely taken to... before I do anything online with the game, first of all, I turn the cloud save off on both of my computers. So I can play on my laptop and not have it overwrite my game up here. And then I'm also backing up every time I go to play up here because for my YouTube series, I actually back up the game before I start playing. That way, if it craps out during a session, I've got at least a before the session started copy of the save game because I just don't trust it. It does blow up, so I want to at least do it. Are you wanting to play together, Moni? Okay, well, let me do one more mission because this one's almost over. Let me do one more trucking mission, and then we can stream SnowRunner. Okay, honey? But you have to be patient and wait till I get there. If you're not going to go to bed, I'll play with you. But if you're going to bed, then go to bed, silly. Sorry. Never. She never does what she's supposed to do. But that's okay. That's part of the cuteness and who she is. She may not do what you expect her to do, but she does what she needs to get done. Maybe that sounds better. Alright, we need to slow down because we're in cayenne pepper. I didn't use my Jake brake. Monument Valley. I drove through Monument Valley on this game and it was awesome. But they don't, for some reason, you don't ever get routed through there. Their foot clear to the floor. Yes, you do what? What are you talking about? Aw, TK. All right, we'll see you later. Bye. Oh, really? So Truckers MP is not working with 137 yet? What? Oh, that's the city horn. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Here's the real horn. Everyone's got to go to bed early now because people are starting to have to go back to work. You do behave yourself or you don't behave yourself? So Monument Valley's over there. It's cool. I'm not going to comment on the other part. I think it's cute, but we'll move on from there. I think it's just the right size. I'm never going to pass that guy. Yeah, so I would... We've got this whole COVID thing going on, right? And yet somehow I still managed to sit in an hour out of a 2-hour drive. Took me almost 3 hours because of a dead stop traffic jam on the freeway. Like, what? Ugh. Yeah, I mean, I'm starting to pick up again. I had work all week this week. We've had a really... Sorry, my hat. I just bonked it. We've had a really busy week. Sorry! So it's good, because I did probably $1,500, almost $2,000 worth of work in the last 4 or 5 days. So good stuff. We need to have that keep going on, because I really need money. But it's starting to come in now, so that's good. My bills will get caught up, and I'll be fine by summer, hopefully. Moni said maybe I can get an RC airplane or helicopter. I have no RC helicopters right now that are in flying condition, except for one really old indoor one. But I do want to get an outdoor helicopter for fun. I love RC helicopters. I wish they still had scale. They used to have scale helicopters that you could buy. Like the last one that they came out with was a 120 size, which is about maybe a foot long. It was a Black Hawk helicopter. Man, that thing was so cool. And then since then, they just haven't really had any. They're all... Yeah, and wifey needs shoes. Yep. Yeah, the shoes come first, actually. Yeah, I was shocked at how much traffic there was. Yep, I agree. Shoes before RC. Ice may be present on the roadways. What? We're in the middle of the desert. What on earth are they talking about? Yeah, the Nitro RC car, it's constant maintenance. First of all, I feel like with the RC cars, those little motors are super finicky. But secondly, it seems like they break really easily. So, like they're almost overpowered, so they end up RC shoes. So they end up like breaking themselves because you get going so fast that when you crash, stuff breaks. One of the nice things about the battery ones, if you gear them down a little bit, they go fast, but they can jump and do all that stuff. But they're slow enough that if they crash into something, you don't do as much damage. You know, sometimes nil. You want to get your Xbox IROX? Do it. Yeah, the engines go bad. I don't know. I've never been a huge fan of the Nitro RC stuff. I think the batteries, you know, they last, you know, a good 5 to 10 minutes. So you get a couple batteries. It's much less maintenance. You just plug it in and it goes. But for like a kit or an experience, the gas stuff is cool. Same with the airplanes. Now, the nice thing about RC airplanes that have gas, an RC airplane with a battery lasts about 5 to 7 minutes is the average flight time. You get a couple batteries. I usually fly for about an hour. I'll take 3 different airplanes and 2 or 3 batteries for each airplane, so that way I don't get bored. It's when you make mistakes when you start getting bored. So like I'll fly one type of aircraft and then pop another one up, and then right before sunset I'll pop a slow flyer up that has like lights, just kind of coast around. But that gives me about an hour. Six or 7 batteries gives me about an hour of flight time, and that's plenty. Well, that's that's true, Red Alpha, I guess. Yeah, like I said, but the nice thing about the gas planes is gas RC planes run for like 20 or 30 minutes. You can fly, so it's a much bigger airplane, of course, and you have to go to an AMA field, and you know you need to have AMA insurance, and because you know if you crash, it could explode. The gas planes are expensive too. Like a decent like top flight aircraft from like Horizon Hobby. Without the engine, you're looking at about $400 or $500 for the airframe, and then with electronics and the engine put into it, you're looking at about $1,000. So I don't know that I'll ever be able to afford that or get into it. Once again, you really have to go to an AMA field to fly those. They fly a lot faster. They don't float as easily, so they're a little bit, you know, more difficult to fly. But they look cool. You know, like I said, I used to belong to a club where guys were flying those, and the one guy had this huge, like 6-foot wingspan Piper Cub, and that thing just looked like a real airplane when it was flying. It was absolutely gorgeous. What, you're bored of Animal Crossing already? I agree. The Switch, I like the Switch because it's portable, but you're right. There aren't a ton of games on there. Oh, straighten out. Did I make it? I made it. Oh, no, I'm rubbing. Oh. Gosh, I felt like I cut that in there, but the trailer just didn't go where I wanted it to go. But then again, it is a little bit longer than those. Don't! Copper! I did went the wrong way. I did. No, that was wrong. Okay. You don't have Animal Crossing or storage. I mean, do yourself a favor and get an SD card. They're only like $20 for a. You can get a 128 gigabyte SD card for $20. I mean, It's not that expensive. But if you have no money, then it's a problem, right? So I know you guys are hard up, so. Oh, Cam. Animal Crossing is okay. It's fun for like the first week, and then after a while, it's kind of the same thing over and over again. I love the game, but I am bored. I am getting bored of it. So we are finishing up a haul of this whatever this Mopar. It has like the Mopar symbol on it, doesn't it? That's kind of like the Mopar symbol. It's a Chrysler tree cutter. Didn't know Chrysler made those, but shoes and I mean, I don't know how we're gonna get this into the right place. Okay, we're gonna have to go around. I see what we're gonna have to do. Cheater. Yeah, right. You have to stay home for 2 weeks. You're not allowed to go out. Yep. Yeah, you pretty much are. You are done for 2 weeks at least, Iraq. Like once you're feeling better, you're done for 2 weeks because you have to self-quarantine. At least you're supposed to. Some people don't, but if you've had it, you probably need to quarantine. Unless you want other people to get sick, you need to stay away from people for an additional 2 weeks once you're feeling better, is what I understand. And I still didn't get where I needed to go. Oh. This is not how this is supposed to go. Tom Snook. Oh, you're talking about the guy that owns the, the guy that owns the, like the guy that set the island tours up. You're right. It's Tom Nook, yeah. Yeah, he's I always felt like that too. Like with Tom, I always feel he's a shyster. I'm like, this guy's like totally taking all my money. $500,000 for a house add-on? Come on, where is this? California? How much is my house worth with all these add-ons? It's got to be like over $1 million for that little ratty house that I own. Nook Industries. No, Footer. I never skip. That's all right. We'll get it in there. Well, we'll have to do one more forward and back, but I'm almost there. Actually, maybe we'll get it this time. Hold on. No. Yeah, it's either, is that a digger or is it it's like a trencher? Yeah, like a pipeline trencher. Heavy duty. Cement cutter? Yeah, that's what it looks like. I agree with you, Flutter. I think that's what it is. Okay, there we go. Okay, 2 weeks plus 3 days. If you were good, you're free to go. Okay, cool. Thank you, Chubbles. I think so too. Oh, wow. Fragile. Okay, so we're going to pick up one more job. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, that was one episode. Have a great night. Be sure to subscribe, thumbs up, voice up. Bye!